Hi, I'm Dr. Don Gates, owner and medical director of MyDietSolutions.com and Scale Solutions. Today I wanted to talk to you about something that I think is very important, and that's how to evaluate a medical weight loss program or a diet program that's being offered online. The simplified approach is what I call the 3 Ps. You're going to look at the person, standing for the first P, the program for the second, and then for the final, the pills, which will be the medications or the supplements that are being promoted by the program. So let's deal with the first P, the person. Oftentimes I'm shocked to find out how little patients know about the people that they're dealing with in these programs. I've had people come into Scale Solutions from other programs, and they were getting controlled substances, diet pills, from people such as dentists, chiropractors, and they had no idea because they didn't ask. These individuals introduced themselves as doctors, and they just assumed that they were medical doctors. Never assume. This is your health. Find out who you're dealing with. Just because somebody is sitting in the front office doesn't also qualify them to answer all your questions. If it doesn't make sense and you still have questions, make sure you ask your medical provider these questions. They're the ones that should have the knowledge base to do it. Anybody that you're dealing with, at a minimum, should have the education and knowledge to look at you, your medical conditions, your medications, and evaluate whether you're a candidate and can take these supplements or medications safely, and should be able to answer your questions effectively and knowledgeably. Okay, let's deal with the second P, the program. Any program that you have should follow generally accepted nutritional guidelines as well as scientific principles, and should be able to be backed up by going to other websites, trusted websites like governmental websites, National Institutes of Health websites, for instance. The program also, and this is one of the most important things, at least as far as a dieter is concerned, should be able to help you outside of the structured diet program. Remember that the vast majority of your weight control in your life will be spent outside of a structured diet program. So does the program that they're advocating translate to your cabinet? For instance, if you're doing something where they're sending you prepared meals all the time, that's great, and that can help you lose weight. But what are you going to do after you're done buying those prepared meals? How are you going to transition to your cabinet? If a program is just simply advocating shakes and bars, great. That's a good way to calorie control. However, how do you transition from that to going to your cabinet? These are important questions to ask. A diet program should be simple, should work not only for your cabinet, but anywhere, and follow generally accepted principles. It should be easy to understand. Finally, let's deal with the pills, and which would be the supplements and the medication. When you're dealing with this, how are these supplements and medications being dispensed? What are they telling you that they could be used for? Now, medications at the very minimum, these are controlled substances. You should be getting them from a qualified professional, a licensed professional that has a DEA, and that they're following both state and federal guidelines in getting this. If you're getting your controlled substances in a diet program from somebody in the front office and not from a licensed physician, this should raise red flags. I've had patients who went to see their physician who was operating out of a hotel room. Just common sense tells you something's amiss there. Would you go see your pediatrician or your internist if he was in a hotel room? That obviously baffles common sense. Also, finally, they need to be able, the professional dispensing these medications, not only should they be licensed, but they should understand the dosage relationship, what class of medications these are, explain to you effectively how they work, at a minimum. They should be able to answer your questions regarding those medications. Also, when it comes to supplements, they tend to be a black box. A red flag would be if your supplements being purported to detox everything from your liver to your brain. Exactly what does detox mean? What exactly toxins are they taking out? If it cures everything from arthritis to Alzheimer, That's another red flag. You need to know this. What kind of dosage relationship, if you're taking, just take a common one like ginseng, how did they come up with the fact that you're taking so many milligrams or so many grams of ginseng? If you were making a cake, you would want to know exactly how much salt to put in that cake. Why wouldn't you want to know how they came up with the dosing that they did? These are important things. This is your health. Be smart, be wise, be your own best advocate. I hope this helps. The 3 Ps, the person, the program, and the pills, which are the medication and diet supplements. Till next time, I'm Dr. Don Gates. Hope you enjoyed this and found it helpful.